Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back, everyone, in 2023. So excited to share with you today's video. When Contact Craft came to me asking if I would like to try the color burst powders, I was like, really? Of course, I would love to. I had a chance to play with two sets. One is the earth tones and the other is Moroccan style. And I thought that these two will actually work phenomenal with each other. I was in the autumn mood when I received those powders, and I really was looking forward these sort of shades, autumny. You can see now on my Instagram quick video how I was testing out the colors. Gorgeousness, both of the sets. I couldn't tell which I prefer more, to be very honest. You have to see it for yourself. Both are beautiful and working magic, absolute magic with each other. Color burst powders are concentrated watercolor powders with fine tip applicator, so it's so much easier for you to actually work with it. You can get as many powders as you wish from the bottle, and you can play around. You can add it to paste, you can add it to water. Probably water would be something that we would sort of start with, and that's exactly how I started testing this out. I got some powders out, added water, and then played with the color to see how it's actually happening, how it's working, how things are with these powders. And I love the effect, the watercolor effect, the moving of the pigment, all these beautiful plays. I truly enjoy that. I have to say that I played a few times before I actually attempt the final project, and you will see it for yourself. You can play on the watercolor paper preferably, because I think that this is the way to go. It will give you the the actual movement on the watercolor paper. I think this is the best way to go with. You can see that I'm jumping with the water, a little bit of pigment, and the whole page was wet before anything. Now, from the tests that I've done, one thing I've learned is that maybe for the next time I'm gonna have my papers on some sort of angle, because I think having it flat, it actually caused a lot of water sinking in the same spot. Now, this project, it's gonna be the actual idea for my final piece, so I hope you will like this one. I was really playing around, testing it out, and seeing how I can actually go about it and how I can truly enjoy the beauty of these powders, of those pigments. So I was adding just little touches of pigment. I was just dipping tiny amounts into my color palette. By the way, if you're wondering about this particular color palette, this one is from Sostrene Grene, which is a local store here. This one is porcelain as well, but I'm sure you can get something similar. And now I'm just adding water to those pigments. Look at the movement. I love it. I think this is the best part, the movement and how the pigment is actually reacting with each other. How is the process going? As I have mentioned, for the next time I will be certainly trying it out on the angle that my paper will not lie flat. Quite interestingly, you should see me, I'm gesticulating so much with my hands right now. But it's I'm very excited about this project, because I really believe that this one is beautiful. It's so free and it's so doable for everyone. You will see it for yourself that I will be just adding pigments here and there, drying in between, having fun, basically playing around. And honestly, if you ask me, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. And all this play, it was a pure experiment. I was just learning, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna record it just in case it's gonna work out beautiful. And it did. So really, I was truthfully not aware of what I'm doing. I had no idea what to do next. I had no idea of the final effect. I even had no idea how we're gonna go with the next step. I had no clue what to do. next. So basically I burnt one of the brush with it as well with that process, so be very careful when you're moving around your brush very close to your drying tool, because that would happen. I have burnt one of my watercolor brush. It was synthetic, obviously, must have been. So it was too close to the heat and I burned it and it just melted. That's okay, I've got 100 brushes, but just be aware of that. Movement of the dryer have made the actual piece looking this gorgeous. Look at it, I think it's fantastic. I have to say that my tapes... Hi baby.
Actually, carrots.
Oh, you ate carrots. Hannah just came to say that she had carrots in her soup. Very good. Good girl. Would you like to say hello to the...
Hello.
Good girl. Now you have to go and come back in 5 minutes.
I love you as much as a moon.
I love you as well from the moon. So now when everything is dry, I have to say that my tapes weren't the best on the side, as you can see, and truth to be told, loads of pigment went outside. But you know what? Honestly, I really think it looks gorgeous. I think it's adding the extra something to the piece and I don't mind that. Now, my next idea, once I started doodling, I was like, what to do? How I'm gonna differentiate what I wish? And I just looked at it and I thought, wow, trees, I'm gonna differentiate that with. And this is actually... it's a white gesso. I just watered it down a little bit and just started to playing around. Now you have to know that these are watercolors, so the white, you can see that it's sinking in into the project. It's sinking in into the actual pigment. So I will be going over a few times and I have skipped those parts to not repeat myself in the process. But you will see that it will take a little bit of time because adding this white is kind of fading in time. So it needed one or two or three layers of that white. It was drying in between and I was just adding extra layer. I hope you can see that. So basically when I was drying that and all these shapes were happening, I've just decided, wow, I can see trees. Wow, I can do that. So that's exactly what I've done. There was one more project a few months back inspired in a similar technique when I was playing with different types of watercolors, and I have been doing trees as well, but completely different. It was with shading that was yet again different. With, I think I have used some pencils that time, which now adding white to differentiate this gorgeous design. I loved it. I loved how this is standing out, and I hope you can see that I'm also adding the white that goes up high, but also I'm trying to blend it in so it wouldn't be as if it's like not matching to the page. The top part of white I really wish to blend in slowly in sort of into the sky sort of thing. I really love how this turned out, and honestly when you look at the final dried piece, it didn't look as any of those trees are there. But there you go, use your imagination and try it for yourself. All the links to those gorgeous products that are really amazing what you can do with it, all the links are in the description box, so please check it out. I'd be more than happy for you to have a look. Absolutely fantastic, and I cannot wait to play more. I promise you I'll be back with some other ideas. Sky's the limit with those. You can mix them with the mixture with some texture paste. You can mixture that with the gesso and create a paint. I think you can really do so much with it, and certainly I had so much fun, and the product amount of it's huge. Now, thank you so much, my gorgeous friends. I really hope you liked it, enjoyed it as I have. So I'll chat to you very, very soon. I miss you already. I'll be back.